asking yourselves, who gave this nigga the right to write a Bible? But if we all look past the lies and false teachers of the men that portray themselves to be the powers that be and seek the truth, our lives just as well as all that lives, lives are Bibles. And that's the honest to God's truth. As long as we believe in thy Lord, no matter what man-made religion we believe in, just being true to thy Lord within ourselves will bring us peace. It's gonna be all right. Cause in hell, we can't win the war between good and evil without being truthful to the powers that be.
It's your boy, your host, nobody. Welcome to the OGz YoungGodz podcast. Let's go.
OGz YoungGodz, OGz YoungGodz, OGz YoungGodz, OGz YoungGodz. Young God, I was born that. Don't ask me, ask OG, and they gon' say I'm on that. My mob tied, cause I get love from all sides.
Blood idol, learn to trap off that thug Bible. Put candy paint on my whip's door, suicidal.
OGz YoungGodz, OGz YoungGodz, OGz YoungGodz, OGz YoungGodz. Cause real killers never rap about the demons that kill. It's YoungGodz and OGz, ghetto soldiers with heart. We like to war day and night, just don't get caught in the dark. When everybody's cool, nobody's acting a fool. We playing by different rules, no blinkies, we OGz.
Yeah, what's happening, everybody? Check it out. OGz YoungGodz podcast. He's back in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. Let me tell you, let y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know the Thug Bible, man. Us before me, the Thug Bible movement. Let me let y'all know what's going on with the Thug Bible movement. I'm an author from the Midwest. Y'all know I'm an author from the Midwest. Us before me, the Thug Bible movement. I wrote the Midwest version. We got the down south version coming up. We got the East Coast version up and the West Coast version up. 4 different authors, 4 different coasts, and 4 different albums, man. Y'all know how we get that OGz YoungGodz podcast. Check it out, man. We got a real special episode tonight, man. We got the realest on the land, man, coming on the show tonight, y'all. The realest on the land. You know, I got the real guys on the block with us that's gonna make some real moves happen. Check it out, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my co-host for the night, man. My real co-host going down. I got some legends with co-hosts with me tonight. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all my first co-host. Check it out. She rocking with me and somebody else before me. What's happening, baby?
Hey there, bro. How you doing?
What's happening, Queen? Tell everybody who you is, baby.
I'm out there in the land of the living. I am co-host Danny K. Danny K. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I was born and raised here. I published 2 books. 2 books, and I have a clothing line, book brand. I am looking forward to connecting with all you guys out here. Let's get this show rolling.
Let's go. My second host, what's happening? Got another legend in the building. The dirty in the building.
It's your boy T Pope, you know what I'm saying? The Solution Radio, you know what I'm saying? You know, we stepping in on the podcast. We doing it live and direct on 2 platforms, so you can catch us here and you can catch us on Solution Radio live and direct on the podcast.
Let's get it, man. And then y'all know we got our special guest, man, in the building, man. Straight from the dirty, man. You dig? We got the realest legend in the building, Dirty Shop. Let's get it.
Hey, my name is OG Capone, man, from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Just on here, being a host. I hope everybody understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop all this little prison harassment that they got going on, and let's get pumped on this show.
Let's get it. Then you know we got the superhero for the night. We got one of the superheroes for the night with us, man. You know what I mean? We gotta show love to the guys who on the front lines for us, man. Who really did it for the people, man. We got one of the superheroes with us tonight, man. Right now they call them whistleblowers. We call them frontline ghetto soldiers, man. What's happening, man? Who we got with us tonight?
What's going on? It's Fred Challenge, aka the Whistleblower. I appreciate you for allowing me to be on your platform.
Man, blessings, King. So check it out, y'all, man. You know, this is a special night tonight, man, for us, man. Hold on. My bad. It's a special night tonight for us, man. You dig? What we gonna do tonight, man? You know what I mean? We gonna gang bang, man, because there's a lot of negative things going on out here in this world, man. You know what I mean? And they out here gang bang for all the wrong reasons, man. But these people I got on tonight, we got some real legends on here tonight, man. So the intro them, man. You know we gotta do it the right way. So because we want y'all to know why we gang banging tonight and we gang banging for tonight, man. You know what I mean? So we got the video coming up, man. It's called Gang Banging on the Pig, featuring your boy Short Body, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., the Black Panther Party Club, and my big bro Bible, man. Y'all name real legends in the streets, man. Y'all know how we get it for. We get down with y'all tonight, man. Us before me, the Thug Bible movement. Gang banging on the pig. Let's go.
You say you believe in God, but tell me something. What you gonna say when you got one last time to pray? One last time to pray. Yo, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom. Used to taking blocks, calling shots, splitting wigs. Trumping body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from LA to Chicago. Used to call them shots, gunning shots, splitting wigs. Trumping body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from South Central to Chicago. I'm not an activist, a puppet or a slave. Gang banging with the devil, catching fades. So fuck your politics, religion, fuck the beast. I'd rather die before I give up on the streets. Trouble the body, handle business where the weed grow. Keep it in the game from LA to Chicago. OGz and we stomping on your grave. Dump 'em in ditches. Ghetto soldiers and we bringing you a bloodbath. To any demon, racist, pedophile, or cool staff. Legendary and we fighting for our people. Gang banging with the ops, hood versus evil. I'm in the alley counting seconds, moving real slow. Grand Reaper blasting straight through your front door. I feel it funny while I'm living full of sin. Printed G's, daddy let us in. Used to taking blocks, calling shots, splitting wigs. Trumping body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from LA to Chicago. Used to call them shots, gunning shots, splitting wigs. Trumping body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from South Central to Chicago.
Let's go. What's up, family? What's happening? What's happening, man? Check it out, y'all. We gang banging on the pigs tonight, man. We gang banging on the pigs tonight, man. So also, man, you know, to kick off the situation, what's going on, man? I want to play a clip, man, a famous clip for your boy. They call him Barack Obama, man. You feel me? And I want y'all to hear this clip, man. Then we gonna go what's going on with the squad tonight, man. Cause this situation real serious with us, man. So when we go into this situation, man, we gotta go into the situation full-blooded. And tonight, this is my whistleblower part of the show right here, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all my whistleblower part of the show because I'm whistleblowing on Obama tonight, you dig? That's what my whistleblower is, y'all. And check this out. Let's go. We're gonna play Obama tonight. Let's see what he's talking about. You dig? First part right here with y'all. Check it out. Can y'all hear it?
If you believe new plants and factories can dot the landscape, that new energy can power our future, that new schools can provide ladders of opportunity to this nation of dreamers, if you believe in a country where everyone gets a fair shot and everyone does their fair share and everyone plays by the same rules, then I need you to vote this November.
All right. New plants and factories, new energy, new schools, and a fair shot.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
All right. Check it out, y'all. My thing about this right here, y'all, if y'all heard what he said, man, you know what I mean? I want to talk about the agenda, man. I want to talk about the agenda of Obama, man. You know what I mean? My thing is, just like he said, man, you know, the agenda of Obama is he got the world thinking that now the United States ain't racist. Now the rest of the world don't think the United States is racist as they used to be. People supplying bombs for them, man. You know what I mean? Now they think black people, if we go out to a different country right now today, they would think that we lying about the races that we go through in America. They would think that we're telling lies because we had a black president. You know what I mean? That's one of the biggest things I feel like they used Obama for with us. And also, why I bring him up here because I feel like this. When Obama was in office, he should have did what we got our guys on here tonight did. You feel what I'm saying? He should have did. He fight for us. If he gonna do something for us, for the people, it ain't about the money. It's not about the money, Obama. It wasn't about the money, man. You know what I mean? It's about that doing for the people, man, the right thing for the people. You know what I mean? So that's why I bring about Obama. I don't talk bad about the man because you know everybody want to talk that black president. It's not a black and white thing with me, man. It's not a color thing with me. This is a good and evil war. You know what I mean? I want y'all to understand what's going on. This is a good and evil war, bro. You know what I mean? A hood and evil war. It's way bigger than Obama. It's way bigger than what they put in our face. You know what I'm saying? But I want the world to know, man, what the thing is. One of the biggest agendas of Obama, man, was to trick the people, man, to make us feel like we can do something, which y'all see he ain't did nothing, and to also trick the world to make them think the United States ain't racist like they used to be. You see what I'm saying? So they covering up their ass, but they use Obama to cover up their ass. That's my whistleblower part of the thing. I'm a frontline ghetto soldier first. I don't even like to call frontline ghetto soldier because I'm for the people. It's about the people, man. You dig what I'm saying? So tonight, man, we got a special guest tonight, man. You know what I mean? Big Fred, you dig? Superman Fred in the building, man. And I want y'all, I'm gonna introduce y'all by playing a clip right now. We're gonna watch a clip of Fred, and then let him come on and tell y'all what's happening, man. We got super legends in the building tonight, though. Check it out, man. We're gonna be bumping out with Fred Chamberlain. Let's get it. Hold on, y'all. When legends speak, we must listen. Tell y'all that right now. Let's go.
Look at the conditions at the prison. Inhumane conditions. Look at everything. Nobody answered my questions. My own union failed me. How am I the union vice president of Local 1013? Nobody helping me. AFGE, I'm calling everybody out. There's a time they did the plan and you want us to be nice, that is over with. I wish I could cuss, but I can't. You got to take stuff back. And I've asked my family and friends to come out here, but this is the people that love me, the people that's behind me. And I really want to go into detail. I really want to cry, but I just can't. I'm trying to keep my composure. But this is a message to Colette Peters. I watched you last year, lie under oath. Yes, ma'am. I'm looking at you. Colette Peters, the director of the Department of the director of the Bureau of Prisons. I watched you lie under oath. I've emailed you several times. You can't even answer the senator questions. You can't even answer mine. There's no accountability in the Department of Justice, and I'm sick of it. There's no accountability in the local unions, the AFGE. Nobody's doing nothing for us. I have had people reach out to me from all over the country, scared to come forward. And the same mess that's happening to me right now is still happening in Yazoo right now. The warden, Colbert, Dan and Colbert, the current warden, the complex warden of Yazoo City. I hope he can see me. He said he don't watch video, he don't watch my Facebook, but we all know that's a lie. I hope you're watching because you're doing the same stuff that the last administration left. Everybody that has retaliated against me has moved on with their careers. Kiki and Ha-Ha drinking their beer, smoking their cigars, doing everything they want to do. But I'm at the house suffering because nobody won't answer my phone call. And my family back here, my family is suffering because they feel my anger. I'm taking my anger out on my family because I'm just sitting at the house. Imagine just sitting at the house and nobody answering your phone call. Then not to mention, they just proposed termination of fake medical documentation. After 23 months of not answering phone calls, they try to use fake medical documentation to get me out the bureau. Every time they try to get me, I corner them. Now I want to show this black and white. I told you in the black community we keep receipts. I got plenty of receipts. This is from HR. This is given to me 2 weeks before they sent me home on administrative leave. I want you to see that in black and white. Human Resource said they were going to investigate my hostile working environment. Come to find out, they never sent it up. I got black and white to prove it. They never sent this up. You see it, Human Resource. This is black and white. I mean, I got plenty of proof. What else do I have to do to get your freaking attention? I'm sick of it. And they say they want to portray me as an angry black man. You right, I'm angry. I'm supposed to be happy. My family see me mad every freaking day. Every day they see me mad. And I'm supposed to be sitting up here doing a happy interview like I'm happy. I'm not happy. I tried to be calm, trying to fight back my tears, but this is not no white fake tears and nothing. This is real deal.
Let's go, man. Check it out. Break it down to us, bro. Break it down to us, man. Let us know what's happening. Hold on. Let me take it down real quick. I need y'all to get y'all attention right now, man, because we going real right now. Hold on, y'all. Need y'all to stay with us. Stop. All right, let's go, man. You need to get on with the OG right quick. You know what I mean? See where he going with it. Let's go, man. Check it out, man. We got the OG. You feel me? We got the OG in the building, man. Fred Chamberlain. Let's have it, man. What's happening with that? What was you talking about in that video, man?
Okay, so I want to say, first of all, thank you for allowing me on your platform, and I want to say hello to everybody that's watching. At the time of that video, I was at home for 2 years on paid administrative leave. The government was paying me under the table illegally, and they offered me $300,000 hush money to walk away and drop my complaints against management. And I refused that hush money because I'm about accountability. I want motherfuckers locked up like they locked us up. The whole system is corrupt, and I beat the Fed. They don't want to tell y'all that press conference y'all just seen. You got to see the rest of it too. They didn't show that press conference on TV because I was speaking too much truth and I called too many people's names on it. If you watch the whole video, they didn't show it on TV, and it's at 11,000 views right now on my Facebook page. I almost at 12,000 views. I got terminated after that press conference. They didn't show it on TV, and my lawyers disappeared. My lawyers didn't even stand with me at the press conference because they were working with the government.
Wow.
I beat the feds. That's what I'm telling you. I beat the feds, and they don't want y'all to know that. I want to ask y'all a question. How many people y'all know can sit at home for 2 years and get paid from the government a full check? I got a raise, I got a promotion, and I was getting paid a full check to sit at home for 2 years before I went to the press. Not only that, I'm on the front page of the newspaper down here. Mr. Ernest McBride, the only man who had enough courage to cover my story and publish it. Nobody else would touch me. When I tell you they got Mississippi on lock down here, they got it on lock. And I'm talking about, and then not only that, I just exposed the state hospital where I was working at for 3 weeks. I reported something to them and they fired me for the same thing, and they lied and said I was a disturbance. Man, when I tell you I done beat the state and the feds, and they won't cover my story, they won't put it on the news, they won't. I'm talking about this whole system is corrupt, and I've been trying to get people to get behind me. The NAACP, the Black Panthers, the Nation of Islam, the FOI. I'm talking about won't nobody help me. Won't nobody help me. Nobody. And it's by the grace of God that I was able to find a new lawyer who didn't charge me. She working on my case. But it's like they won't even answer her. I'm talking about this shit so corrupt.
Okay, hey bro, check it out real quick.
Yes, sir.
Real quick. Let's get back to the video real quick, and I want you to come back in there because we finna give them some info. I want you to come back. Let's get back to the video because I want them to see where you coming from with it, man. We gotta get it to them. Let's get it to them, bro. Let's
Okay.
All right.
How long you been waiting? 2 years. You want to be 3 months? In school, you know we round up to 23 to 24.
Yes, sir. How long did you work there?
11 years.
You love your job?
I don't know, not no more. I used to love it. I used to make videos going to work, being kicky and how making the money. Because it took me out of Jackson, not to put down Jackson like Tate Reeves did. Tate Reeves put down Jackson. I ain't never put my city down. All this corruption, I'm sitting at the house looking at all this corruption, Rankin County, running up at people's houses, shooting people in the mouth. Tate Reeves, Phil Bryant, all these people stealing money. No accountability.
That's what it's about.
Sitting at the prison, I got to hold inmates accountable, but I can't hold my own management accountable.
That's it right there.
Let them ask questions.
That's it right there.
Questions?
That was a lot.
Have you had any? So have you spoken to Colette Peters? Have you had any sort of interaction with her?
None.
Okay.
None.
Can you walk me through your attempt? Have you attempted to?
I got millions of emails trying to contact her. Tried to phone call her. She don't answer the phone. She's a liar.
When the last time you called?
Last time I called was months ago, but I don't talk no more. We don't do phone calls. We do black and white. Because you say you talk over the phone, it's no recollection of it. So that's why I do black and white.
Right. As far as reaching out to Bureau of Prisons representatives or anything like that to try and get you reach out to HR?
Yeah, I'll comment on that. I've actually seen, he's got so much documentation, it's just overwhelming. He's literally reached out to everyone. And that's why we came here today, based on our relationship with the Department of Justice in reference to helping us with the Rankin County case. 6 cops that's presently, 6 deputies that's now eating cold grits inside of a jail cell. We're coming back here November 14th for the sentencing, and looking forward to that. But building a relationship with them, it lets me know sometimes you have to cry out. He reached out to civil rights organizations, reached out to people in Mississippi. But I've been coming here for the last 8 months.
Okay, bro. So check it out, man. We're gonna come back in a second, but I want you to talk about this. So they saying to you, you had to actually go outside of Mississippi to get help because everybody you went to in Mississippi, they played you wrong. Everybody. I'm talking about from the top lawyers to the bottom lawyers. You said everybody in Mississippi played you wrong, so you had to actually go outside of the state to get you some help. Could you explain that to the people?
Yeah, that guy right there, that's National Civil Rights Activist John C. Barnett. I met him, I saw him on the TV because they was down here going against the Goon Squad, which was 6 white sheriff officers who terrorized 2 black guys, and they sexually assaulted them and shot one of them in the mouth. So when I seen him talking about the sheriff, because we don't have nobody to talk against the sheriff down here, against any sheriff. When I seen him speak out against the sheriff, I said, I gotta get a hold of that guy. So I went to the courthouse where they was fighting, prosecuting the Goon Squad, trying to get them prosecuted. And I met him and we hooked up and he got me that press conference. And they did not show that press conference on TV. They did not show it on TV. And it's two news media out there. And neither one of them can tell me why they didn't show it on TV.
So what provoked you that made you start whistleblowing on, or actually telling them people what's going on? What actually made you have to do that?
Because it's a double standard in the Fed. They got all our brothers locked up for conspiracy, drug charges, gun charges, or whatever it is. But the Feds, they breaking their own laws. They breaking the law too. And nobody holding them accountable. So when I said it breaks my heart to go to, I worked at that prison 11 years, and two of the 11 years I was sitting at home. But when I was going to that prison every day and I seeing all my brothers locked up behind the walls, and they got family members, and I'm knowing that, and then some of them getting abused, and I'm reporting this stuff, and they covering up everything. They covered up everything.
Wow.
And so I was so stressed out by them covering up everything. I had to go on leave for 7 months on stress leave. I had to go out. And then when I came back from stress leave, I filed conspiracy charges on the Feds. And you heard that right. I filed conspiracy charges on the Feds because they was working against me. I had investigations going on and they wasn't expecting me to read my investigation reports. And I read my investigation reports and I caught where these people were lying, covering up stuff. And I put all this stuff together and I put conspiracy charges on the Feds. And once I did that, the next day after I filed conspiracy on the Feds, they tried to set me up and say I threatened my supervisors with no proof. And then when I exposed it, they sent me home for 2 years.
Wow. So check it out, G. Now let's get back into the speech real quick, then we bring you back. Let's go. We finna attack, man. We on attack right now. Let's go. All right.
There's a need here. So we're going to be sending a letter today to the Department of Justice. Open up your eyes to see what's going on. Very challenging. You have to reach out. He went to a little city called Minneapolis, and for a man named George Floyd. Johnny Cochran wasn't from New York City, but he went there for a man who was sodomized by the New York Police Department with a plunger. So what am I saying? Sometimes outside resources help. And so that's what he's doing now. He met us at the courthouse when we were in court with the deputies, and now we've built a relationship with him. He showed me everything. He laid everything out, and to my lawyer. So we do have a pending case. It's an appeal. It's going to be taking place inside this courthouse. This case is an appeal, and I plan to be in that court hearing when he gets his justice on that day.
And so just so we have a timeline of it's correct, you held your job for 11 years, you were terminated.
No, I'm still paying.
You're still okay.
They proposed termination just recently last month. They proposed it.
After you joined forces with us.
After I joined and my paper news story got out, they held back. You see what's going on? And I forgot to mention, I got to thank God, because without God, none of this is happening.
And your wife.
And my wife, everybody behind me, man. Everybody, I thought more people would be here, but I don't care. This is my support system. And not to mention, I do have one case in here. I got 2 more EEO cases pending. That's 3 cases now. 3. 1 civil in here and 2 EEO cases. And these are just long, drawn-out processes. So if you're the Department of Justice and you see somebody with this type of character, he's beating them on every corner, what can you do with me? Nothing.
And let us add as well, let us not forget the whole overall objective of what Mr. Chambers is talking about as being a whistleblower. The overall objective is to expose the inhumane condition that's going on in the Department of Correction, whether it's state or federal. And so we are here today standing in solidarity and support of him, putting the demand on the federal and state to say that we are demanding an oversight committee. We're demanding to have a hearing with the state and with the federal hearing senators to talk about what's going on in the prisons, and so that we can begin to have a better relationship with our representatives and our elected officials, so that voices can be heard and they won't abuse those individuals that they call whistleblowers.
One more.
Hey, that's great, man. That's hard. That's crazy. So that's good, man, because y'all need the protection of the people, man. Y'all need the protection. Y'all are real superhero, because people who fight against the government, man, y'all be the one. We be the one they come at, because they know we know the secrets, and we ain't scared to tell on their ass. You know what I'm saying? We'll tell them so quick they be mad, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get to my co-host now, man. See if they got a couple of questions for you, man. What's up, co-host Danny? What's happening? What you got? A couple of questions for the OG?
Hey there, yeah. Well, first I want to say sorry to Fred that you and your family had to go through that. I know it's been rough. It was a rough time for you. I was reading a little bit on your story. I see you started at the age of 29. You say you've been there 11 years. We need more people like you. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a lot of corruption out here. A lot of people get into these politics for that reason. Because it's for the money, you know what I'm saying? They big on the money, and they let money go to their head, and that's where this corruption come from. They want to pad their pockets. So I was reading up. I heard you say on the video you had your 3 cases. So I read it said you had 4 cases they put against you. Those bogus cases they put against you. What happened with those cases?
Once I exposed those cases, they tried to retaliate with those 4 bogus cases. The cases, they pulled some cases out their ass. They pulled up, I'm talking about, this was in 2020, January of 23, when they called me into the office and said they put some cases on me. And when I exposed it, let me tell you what they did. The cases dated all the way back to 2018. They pulled some cases out from 2018 now.
Wow.
And let me tell you what the cases was. One of them, I said something about Donald Trump when he started running for office. And I said, show me. Now, I done said a lot of shit about Donald Trump. I have.
Everybody has.
But
Everybody has.
I said, but I'm not going to admit to what you're talking about. So I said, show me what you're talking about before I admit to anything.
Right.
They couldn't show me shit. They couldn't even show me what they were talking about. So I beat that one. 2019, a case from 2019, they said they caught me sleeping in a truck. I said, are you fucking serious? You caught me sleeping in a truck and y'all just not talking about bringing charges on me 4 years later?
4 years later, okay.
I said, okay, so if you caught me sleeping in a truck, what the documentation is? Because I sure don't remember this shit. I don't remember nobody catching me sleeping in no truck. And I told them at the time, I said, pull up my roster when I was working that day, because that's a long ass time ago. Pull up when I was working that day.
Right.
When they pulled up the roster, they didn't want to do it at first. When they pulled up the roster that day I was working, they said I was sleeping in the truck. Do y'all know I wasn't even at work that day?
Wow, really?
And when we pulled it up, them motherfuckers were looking so stupid They were looking so stupid. Stupid. And then the third case was my supervisor saying I threatened them. I said, where's the documentation? Where's the proof at? Where's the proof?
Wow.
They couldn't even show me nothing. Nothing. And then the fourth case, they tried to get me for standing on the sign, right? Well, you see me on my Facebook picture, I'm standing on the sign.
Okay.
Okay, so I did that for a reason. I did that so they could pull me in and put a case on me. Because they had me at home and they was ignoring all my emails.
Okay.
And so I said on my 1 year anniversary while I was at home on paid leave, I went to that prison and I went live. I did a whole hour on Facebook, went live with my whistle. I was blowing my whistle. I'm dancing on the sign. I got a fake gun. I put the fake gun in my mouth, say I'm gonna commit suicide, all this shit.
Wow.
I'm doing all this. I did that. I set them up because I wanted them to put a case on me for that.
Get their attention.
To get their attention. And I want the media out there. The media never showed up.
Wow.
But guess what? They fell for the okie doke. So when they put that case on me, I said, so they said, are you threatening the bureau and you threatening your kids and all that? I said, no, back up. I said, what was I doing out there? I said, I was out there blowing my whistle. I'm a government whistleblower. I said, you got to put that in the documentation. And guess what? All them cases disappeared.
Look at God. Look at God. He works. He works. And that's good.
All of them disappeared. And they hate that they can't beat me. When I tell you I have beat the feds, I have really beat the feds. And one of y'all said, somebody said, I'm doing what Obama should have did. And you motherfucking right. Can I cuss on here?
Yes.
Okay. You motherfucking right. I'm doing what Obama should have did.
Let's go.
I done infiltrated the feds and they can't stand that I beat them up. I done beat every government agency that you could think of that's supposed to take me down or that's supposed to investigate the bureau. And then not only that, the bureau, the director of the bureau, Colette Peters, that white lady that's on my story, that's on the front page of my story.
Yeah.
They brought her in to change the culture of the bureau because the last director, they pushed him out because it was so corrupt. And this woman testified under oath when she first got in, testified under oath, she support whistleblowers. So I called her out on that shit. I called her name, I sent her emails, all my shit got ignored. I even got the senator and the congressman involved. I'm talking about they lied to the senator and ignored the congressman. When I tell you I can't get, and then they tell me they can't do nothing else for me. When I tell you this shit, they got this shit. The feds is the mafia. They are the fucking real life mafia. And I can't get these.
Paul, I want to keep you with that. That's you going in. That's boom. Real life mafia. Let's get into it real quick. I'm gonna get a TP, man. Get OG a question right quick, man. So we gonna get you an OG question in. We gotta get back to this speech, man. So let's go ahead. TP, let's get it.
Well, to me, you know what I'm saying, as far as my question, he pretty much put it in black and white. Everything got to be in black and white. They got to have the documentation to follow up on anything. By him being in the union and me knowing about unions, everything starts with a paper trail. And all he did was take that game and reverse it right back at him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then see, when you beat them at their own game, they can't do nothing. What can they do? You know what I'm saying? But let it go. Believe me, my question is, what you on paid leave?
Oh my God! I want to get to that.
What you were your salary? I mean, if I'm digging too much, I want to know if they.
No, you can ask me anything.
When they paid you while you were off, did they dock you any pay?
No, I got all my vacation and my sick leave and my full pay. I got a raise and I got a promotion.
Yeah,
well, I won't leave.
They couldn't do you like that without giving you that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that would have been like you biting off the apple or some sort. You know what I'm saying? But I applaud what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? We need more brothers like you out here on the front line speaking up for people, especially the ones that's everyday blue collar, white collar workers out here that has to be in them kind of conditions and situations, not only from the jail, but to just workforce in general, because it go on the inside and the outside too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so if you bring it out in the street, it's bringing it attention. It needs the attention, and that's why we here, like brothers, like my man Slaw Boy and me. You know what I'm saying? We here to shed light where light need to be shed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that's my take on it. We get back to the speech. I'm intrigued in this.
Yeah. OG Capone, man. What's up, man? What we gotta hear from the OG, man. Let's get it.
No, man. I basically, you know what I'm saying? I basically asked him all the questions I need to ask him when I first talked to him. You know, when I first got in, in tune with him. I basically asked him everything I need to know. That's what made me get him into with you and the other podcasts where they can tell their story. A lot of people, saying they couldn't tell their story, so I had to make it happen for them so they can tell their story.
Hey, we all together because of OG Capone too, man. Salute to you, OG Capone, man. For putting the platform together, man. Making sure these brothers do we need to get this word out, man. Because man, this is how we build a unity, man. And like you can't have unity unless you have a mission, and the mission got to be about some positive success, whatever it is. You can't have unity without it, man. You dig what I'm saying? And we got a mission right now, man. We on the front lines for real. And what I mean by front line, I don't like calling y'all whistleblowers. Y'all front line ghetto soldiers because y'all for the people, man. You know what I mean? They call y'all whistleblowers because they try to make y'all weak. No, y'all front line ghetto soldiers because y'all for the people. So back to we gonna go back to the speech real quick. Y'all get into it, man, because we game banging right now. Let's go.
They have whistleblower protection laws. That doesn't work in the Department of Justice. They break their own laws. Who holds the law accountable when the law breaks the law? And I'm gonna give you a soundbite. I'm not a Trump fan, far from it. Trump said the Department of Justice is corrupt. Tell him to come see somebody at Trump. Woo! Because he is 1,000,000% correct. The Department of Justice is corrupt. And if I'm lying, tell them to pull up. And that's what we say, pull up. I ain't pulled up in 2 years. I ain't pulled up yet. Still getting paid for 2 years. Tell the Department of Justice to pull up if I'm lying. Tell Trump to pull up. He pulled up in Fulton County. Tell him to pull up in Jackson, Mississippi. I ain't trying to be his friend, but I'm going to show him that the Department of Justice is corrupt.
Can you share any details on the conditions of being placed on administrative leave?
It's overwhelming. I've reached out to Michael Guest's office. They gave me a whistleblower pack, and it talks about psychological problems when you blow the whistle. And that's the crazy part about it. The prison trying to make me crazy, but in the whistleblower packet, it said you're going to go through psychological things. So how does that work? My wife right here, I'm not even gonna lie, me and her just going through it. She's sitting there, been taking my abuse, not physical, but the same way I'm acting with y'all is the same way I act at home because I'm frustrated and tired.
Children don't understand.
They don't. My kids watching, my homie back here, my neighbor. Wow. Everybody see what I'm going through, but ain't nobody doing nothing. I wish I could cuss, but I can't. I'm trying to be professional, but I go way on. Matter of fact, I drop you this. October the 28th last year, I went so far as I went on Yazoo City federal prison grounds to bring y'all out, the media. I stood on top of their sign with a gun, a BB gun. Stood, did everything I was supposed to. Police came out, pulled guns on me and my kids. This is on live video. And I called the director's name. Make this a soundbite. I stood on top of the federal prison sign in Yazoo City, called out the director, Colette Peters' name, called her out.
Woo! Come on, man. You gotta get into it, man. You gotta get into it, man. You want to go, man. Come on, man. I wish I was there, bro. I swear to God, I wish I was there, man. Woo!
He put the term in standing on bid. That man put the term on standing on bid. He told him to stand on business.
You coming like that?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Tell us where you come from, G. You gotta hear it from the horse's mouth. Wow.
Hey, but yeah, if you see, I didn't stay. I went to Florida too. I went to the largest federal prison in America. I went to Florida, FCC Coleman. I'm standing on 2 federal signs. If you see on my Facebook profile picture, I'm standing on 2 federal signs. and ain't nobody reached out to me. I ain't been arrested. I'm damn near untouchable. You know what I'm saying? What man you know can do all this shit and nobody say nothing about it?
Wow, man. My thing is this, bro. You know, we got man. Salute to Queen Catina Washington, man. You know what I mean? She trying to get in tonight, man. She trying to get in so bad. My bad. She been hit me up, let me know she trying to get in. I think she don't know how to work that browser, man. So I think that browser working, and she got an iPhone. So I think somebody can call in to her and help her with that iPhone, to how to get on. Then, you know, we probably can help the Queen get on tonight, man. Whoever got an iPhone with her, I don't know somebody out there that's with her. I know she's trying to get on right now. It's the best for her to get on, because we still got some things to talk to Queen Catina Washington about, big things. So check it out, y'all. We're gonna go back to the speech so we can get into with Catina and them and tell their story next, y'all. Let's go back to the speech.
Now, she just testified the other day that she goes through all the cases personally. That's what she said. So you mean to tell me my case ain't came up? This black man standing on top of a sign with a gun and police come out with guns? You mean she ain't came out yet? I'm still getting paid for that now. Almost a year later of me stuffing. What does that tell you? If a man can go, what man you know can go on a job and stand on their sign? I stand on this sign and with a gun, BB gun, not a real gun, BB gun. I just wanted to bring y'all out, but y'all never showed up. But I did that to prove a point, and it never got the attention that it's viral. Never got the attention that I wanted. But I had to call this man from outside of Mississippi, outside all the way from the Carolinas, because I seen the way he talked to Rankin County Sheriff Officer Sheriff Ryan Bailey. And I seen he wasn't scared. You see these people, my people, family fear for my life, but I don't care. Malcolm X, he knew he was gonna die. Martin Luther King, he knew he was gonna die. Medgar Evers, they knew they was gonna die, but they had a cause. I got a cause. Exposed. Get him. Like I said, tell them to pull up.
Hold on. Time out. So you mean to tell me you went to a federal prison? If I'm hearing this right, you went to a federal prison with a BB gun. That's the first red flag, and they did not come. They didn't come. They draw the gun, but they didn't shoot.
They ain't shoot. They got me on. I got the video. They got me on. They got me and my kids on the ground. They put me in the back of the police car. They sorted it out with the federal people, the federal ground, with the federal prison, and they let me go. Told me don't come back out there or I'm gonna get arrested. And I just went back out there 2 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago, I just went back out there and they ain't do shit.
Wow. How in this day and age, the way the gun laws and everything is played out on a job, period.
Right.
That ain't even allowed. That's wrong, bro. That is wrong.
Wow.
That ought to let you know they covering all this shit up.
That's what I'm saying. That's wrong. Because that wow. I'm speechless now. You did it at two of them, right? You did it at two of them, right?
Yeah, I did. When I went to Florida, I didn't take a gun down there.
Okay.
But I stood on a sign. You can look at my Facebook profile picture. You see me standing on two signs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Boy.
Wow. Okay, so OG, on this mission, man, you know, I want you to know this, man. You know, it's a blessing for you to be on here with us, man, because, you know, a lot of people scared to do what they say they're going to do. Niggas talk that talk, but we don't walk that walk. I like to talk to them walkers, man. We walking, man. You dig what I'm saying? We on these blocks for real. You need to be out here, you know what I mean? And for the people like that, man, they got to know how strong. See, my thing is this, bro. They too busy looking at cartoon characters. We got real superheroes out here like y'all, man. Especially like, Kevin Fairman, Hefty Jr., man, one of our new superheroes out here for the Black Panther Party Cubs, man. That's who I'm gonna plug you with some real Black Panther Party Cubs out here, boots on the ground with us, like we out here boots on the ground. Because I heard you say earlier that you was trying to get on, you trying to get in tune with some Black Panther Party people. But I know some real deal Black Panther Party Cubs that'll rock out with you for real on this what we got going on. My big bro and them. So I'm definitely gonna get into it with them and put them down and let y'all see what's happening with them because we love banging on the pigs, man. You seen them in the video, we banging on the pigs, man. We love banging on the damn pigs, man, every day. You know what I mean? I don't gang bang on the streets with the people. We don't gang bang with our people, man. We gang bang with the people who against us. You dig? That's who you gonna get. If you gonna gang bang, y'all wanna see Shaw Buddy gang bang? Let's go. Y'all wanna see me gang bang with the people. Let's go. Other than that, man, y'all won't see me on the street doing none of that. You dig what I'm saying, man? Thanks for the blessings, big bro. So we gonna get into the last part of this speech, man. So we can finish this up and then go to the Queens, man. Let's get it, y'all.
And I'm gonna let Miss Commander Sherelle speak.
Ms. Potts, from employee to inmate.
Yes. Mr. Fred was over one of the inmates that I'm going to speak about now. He was able to see the harsh treatments of the inmates and speak on their behalf. So what you see in my hand is life lenses, which is by an inmate by the name of Sharon Edwards, who received 2 20-year sentences for the same exact crime, which we called back in the day double jeopardy. Now they have renamed it. Let me see, dual sovereignty. So basically a new age of the double jeopardy law. So he has served time since he was 23 years old. He is now 47-year-old male. Have went from federal time to now state time at the Parchman prison now, where he was just relocated from Starksville, Mississippi. Mr. Sharon Edwards got this time due to him taking the keys of someone and wrecking the car. And so one of the lead detectives on his case was part of the KKK. That name of that sheriff, well, that officer, let me get it for you, but I don't want to give you the wrong thing. Captain David Lindley, that was his name. So when Mr. Sharon was given the opportunity to question this man, because I can't say he's law enforcement, this man, he asked him about his case. He told him and the rest of the jury that he wanted him to spend the rest of his life in prison and then some. So basically giving them overcharges and overtime, which is illegal. Mr. Sharon Edwards wants his story to get out because he wants to be able to advocate for other inmates.
He was a whistleblower.
Because he is a whistleblower. And that is one of the reasons why he was moved to Parchman Prison, Unit 29, which is one of the main ones that Mr. Jay-Z spoke about, the mistreatment in that prison, where an inmate was actually killed the same day he was transferred. And this is public records where you under Sharon Edwards on the day that he was transferred.
Okay, big bro, could you explain to us what she was talking about for that happening in that prison, man? Yo, we a little more info on that.
Yes, sir. So that inmate, Sharon Edwards, he got 2 books that he talks about the prison conditions in the federal and the state. And I was the CEO over him when he was in the feds. And so we made a connection. And, you know, he reached out to me after he got transferred and asked if I could help get his story out. And they charged him for the same crime. And he's trying to get justice because the system that put him in there was foul. That it was a corrupt officer that got him in there. And not only that, the state prison that they sent him at is the same prison that Jay-Z and YoungGodz did a documentary on called Exposing Parchman, which is the name of the prison down here, one of the state prisons down here. And Exposing Parchman, it's like one of the worst prisons you could ever think about. And Jay-Z, like I say, Jay-Z and YoungGodz did a documentary on it. And you can look it up. It's called Exposing Parchman. And he just Sharon Edwards, the inmate, they shipped him there to that prison, and he's suffering right now trying to get out the prison. So and that's why I had that sister. She's a part of the new Black Panther Party. That's Sharon. That's Sherelle Potts. She helped that. Like she helped orchestrate the movement against the goon squad, the 6 white officers that got found guilty of terrorizing those 2 black brothers down here.
Okay, check it out. I want you to elaborate on that today. I want you to cut you off really quick, but I want you to elaborate on that. I need you to elaborate on that goon squad thing. I want the people to know about this goon. That was serious right there. That the world needs to know about that goon squad thing. Could you explain who they is and what that about real quick, big bro?
Okay, so you got the Rankin County Sheriff Office, which is the county that I live in, and they have been terrorizing this community for over 20 plus years. And what they did was they fucked up. They went and raided a house where these two black brothers, they not by law, they friends. They was house sitting, helping this white lady. And the neighbors knew one of the police officers and told them that they think the black brothers, the black dudes was in the house, that they was in their house. So the police, the sheriff department, which is named the Goon Squad, they took it upon themselves and kicked in the door with no warrant and went in there for 2 hours. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. For 2 hours, they sexually assaulted and physically assaulted those 2 brothers inside their house. They even made them strip butt naked in the shower and was throwing shit at them and made them shower off, and then even shot one of them in the mouth, which his name is Michael Jenkins. And not only that, after they shot this man in the mouth, they went on the front porch and come up with a plan to try to get out of this because they fucked up and shot the dude in the mouth. And he could have died. And at the sentencing, he told the judge, he said, they killed me, but I just didn't die. That was so big. The man, that was powerful when he said that. Ooh. That man said, they killed me, but I just didn't die. Huge, man. So when he got shot, they sat on the front porch and conspired and came up with a cover story to get them brothers fucked up. Man, that brother was in the hospital, shot in the mouth, handcuffed to a bed, and they let the other brother he got locked up, but they let him go. And when he got out, he had to go tell somebody what happened. Nobody believed him. Nobody believed him. But that sister that's standing with me, yeah. The dude told his mama, and the mama, I forgot, one of them got in contact with her. Well, I say she part of the new Black Panther Party, and she made phone calls and made contacts and started making the phone calls, and everybody, man, they came down here and started rallying, and all of a sudden, if they made so much noise, the feds got involved. And when the feds got, and mind you, the state did not bring charges. The state did not bring charges until the feds came down and put the charge. They made them dudes tap out. Because how can you explain somebody getting shot in the mouth? Right. Wow. So they couldn't explain it. So one of the officers finally came forward and said he had to confess. And he dropped the bomb. He dropped the bomb, and all of them had to tell what happened. And the feds put the charges on them, and then the state came behind them and put the state charges on them. And now them dudes serving from 10 to the youngest of the group got 10 years, and the supervisor got up to 40 years. But the officer that did the shooting in the mouth, he didn't get the most time. It was just one of the supervisors.
Damn. Okay, y'all check it out. My bad, big bro. Now, okay. Thank you for telling us about that Goon Squad right quick. Now we got to go into a break, a real quick break, y'all. And then we're going to bring our other guests in here, man. Queen Catina in the building. You know what I mean? Then we got big bro Steve Harris in the building. You know what I mean? It's going up, man. When we come back off this break, y'all. We got to go in. Then we're going back in with the speech and then finishing off that speech. So let's get it, y'all. Us before me, OGz YoungGodz podcast, man. We in the building. Let's go.
F&G shit.
Big homie Trey Boogie.
We slide.
Johnny Rock
Sliding in the rentals, trying to run the milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? We back, man. Check it out. We gonna make sure y'all go check out Let's Chop It Up, man, podcast, man. Every Thursday, man, he going in, man, my big bro Trey Bug, man, and Hood Hierarchy, man. Y'all know Hood Hierarchy in the building, man. Rock out with Hood Hierarchy every time they come out, baby. Film Our Radio, shouts out to Film Our Radio, y'all know what it is. Shouts out to all our radio stations out there putting it down for us, man. You dig what I'm saying tonight? Check it out, man. Let's read a couple comments before we get to introduce our next guest, man. We got what? Big bro Trey Boogie said, let's go. He said facts. Steve Harris said that was crazy. Big bro said big love to the show and the guests. Appreciate your family. Check it out, y'all. So let's get to our next guest, man. You know, man, we got the OG. We gonna introduce the queen real quick in the building, man. We got the queen in the building. Who is this in there with tonight? Who we got with us tonight? You dig? Where she at? Where the queen at? Hey, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Speak up. Put your mic on, Queen. Put your mic on so we can hear you.
Oh, check your mute. Make sure you're not muted.
Make sure she ain't muted.
Muted.
No, we can't hear you.
Oh, we having real technical difficulties tonight, huh?
I can't hear you, Queen. Put your mic, take your mic off. Try to see if your mic on mute. Is your mic on mute? See if your mic on mute.
You got headphones? They're not connected to Bluetooth, are they?
Hey, we can't hear her. She just ain't got headphones. I seen she had headphones. It's somewhere. You know what? Okay, you got in right. I'm gonna log back out. I'll log you back out and then put back in. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna log you right back out and put you back in. Hold on. I'm gonna log you out and put you back in. Let me see. Let's see. Take off the studio. I got it. Now she got to log back in. But check it out. We got our other guest in here, man. Steve Harris. Where you at, baby? Steve Harris. What's up, Steve? Where you at, man? What's happening?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good, man? How you feel about what's going on tonight, man? We got the OG in the building, man. Fred Chambers going crazy tonight, man. How you feeling tonight, man?
Man, I feel some type of way. Just because the brother and the sister that's fighting this injustice right here in the crooked state of Mississippi, and they got a hard fight on their hands. But I support both of these whistleblowers, and I feel that it's past time for all the corruption to come out.
Yes. Yes. Did he free? Are you good? Okay, thanks, big bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on the show with us tonight, man. You know, man, I appreciate you. Hey, man, real legends in the building that's trying to put it out there for the streets, man. You dig? Man, so check it out, man. We're going to try to bring the queen back in real quick, man. See if we can get her in there so she can talk with us. You dig? Just some love to the spot. Oh, I think I heard you now. What's happening, lady?
I think I heard you.
Hey.
Oh, we finally got you.
The devil trying to stop.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
So what's up, Queen? How you doing tonight, man? It's a blessing for us to meet you, Queen. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming on here, blessing us. You know what I mean? Let's hear the Catina Washington. Let's hear the story. What's going on with you, Queen? Who you are? Where you from?
Okay, my name is Catina Washington. I'm from Lucedale, Mississippi. I was working at South Mississippi Correction Institution, 2017 to 2020. I was, let me go back. I was assaulted by an inmate at South Mississippi Correction Institution, but before I was assaulted, this inmate kind of harassed me. Like the inmates there was protecting me from him. I had different officers, so they didn't know what really was going on. I was assaulted by this inmate on December 2020. An officer let him out. I wasn't aware that he was out because I was working. I looked up and the inmate was at the door, and I'm asking him, "Why are you out?" And he said his mama let him out. So I'm like, "You can't be out here." So I got up to go and kind of wave to the officer to let her know, I don't want him out there. But he attempted to come in the door. So, excuse me. He attempted to come in, so I slammed the door, and he's trying to get in. We're both tussling, trying to keep the door. I'm trying to keep the door closed. He's trying to get in. So finally,
Excuse me, quick. Hey, please, can people mute your phones, please, so we can hear it real clear? Thank you. We're just trying to hear everybody clear. So everybody who ain't talking, please mute their phones, please, sir. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. All right, Queen.
So finally, he stopped trying to get in, and I thought maybe he went in or maybe the officer saw him. So I gave him a little while, and I opened the door up, and he stuck his foot in the door. So we're back tussling or whatever. He finally fights his way in. He's not trying to physically. At this time, I know he's just trying to grab me. It's so much going on. I ended up falling on the floor. I fell on my whole right side. So at this point, he's pulling me, dragging me with my left foot. I'm kicking him with my right foot. At this time, she's begging for inmates to come in. 3 inmates had to come in and help me. So
wow.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, finish, Queen. I was listening.
So at this point, she must have called for help, and the captain, the warden, and the deputy warden comes in, and they get him out of the building. So at this point, I call my supervisor, and I'm like, I just got attacked by an inmate. She asked me, do she need to come down there? At this point, I'm like, what's the protocol? So I immediately got off the phone with her. I don't know exactly. My adrenaline was going. I got dirt all down my clothes, and he done drug me around and everything. So I go out there, and I'm telling them that K9 is coming. The officer that let him out is locked up in the tower. It's just me and the inmates. And if you don't contact me to let me know the inmates is coming or someone is out there, it's just me. I have no defense, So right. She tells me, locked up in the tower, don't tell them that because they'll hide their drugs. At this point, I'm like, I could have gotten killed, and you're thinking about drugs. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to press charges at this point. So I go up front to tell my supervisor, I want to press charges. She tells me that it's up to CID, the investigators, to press charges. And I'm like, I'm the one that got attacked. Well, she goes to lunch. I go to the medical, get checked out. And because I know how this prison is, I know there's low down. So I'm like, I'm not going to leave and go to the doctor. I'm going to try to see CID and get help with them to do some investigating, to go ahead and press charges on this guy. So now this happened to me at 9-something in the morning. They didn't call me up until 4:30. When I get up there, the first thing he asked me is, what did I think the inmate was trying to do? Now, I don't know what he was trying to do, but my thing is that I was assaulted, and I'm trying to see what they're going to do about it. And he's saying he got to get the inmate's opinion on what happened. He got to get his story. So that was it from there. I continue to try to work there with me trying to see, get help with my mental state. I had already lost family members. I was already out on a medical leave before this inmate came to my building. So with all of that being said, I worked there for 2 months. And I'm like, who's pressing the charges? What's going on? Nobody's saying anything. It got to the point that I could not, they retaliated on me because I wanted to press charges. And it was on a situation about an inmate that had passed away in that particular building. I relieved an officer for her to go and check on the inmate. And she quit. And so they put the pressure on me, questioning me, lie detector test, all this good stuff. And because I wanted to press charges, fast forward, that happened in July 20. So when I got attacked in December, they decided they want to do a due process on me because I want to press charges and I was on a restriction. So after 2 months, I decided that I was going to resign due to fear for my life with the pressure of them doing the retaliating. The inmate's still there. I wrote him up. The paperwork is missing, just missing. They don't have nothing in the system. I'm emailing them asking about that. So it just was too much pressure that I had to leave because I ended up having to have surgery. I had 2 surgeries. I had 3 physical therapists and 2 psych doctors that I was having to deal with. And I'm still on workman comp to this day. After I resigned, that morning, the DA office calls me and tell me that I'm going to go before the grand jury. And I'm like, I haven't signed an affidavit. Who pressed the charges? Where's the police report? Nobody can answer these questions. And so they made it seem like they got him on a simple assault. I went before the grand jury, but there was no charges because they claimed that they dropped him due to my character. It's a lot going on. I know I'm having to fast forward, but so I'm like, okay, so if you dropped him due to my character, then what is my character? What is the charges? You're supposed to be arresting me or something. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what's going on? So when I start pressuring them to show me some charges, where's the paperwork? Everybody gone silent. So I try to go to the sheriff department to get assistance with pressing charges. The sheriff never called me back. I've never met the sheriff. I've never met the DA. I went to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigators. I have done a 500 signature page petition through 8 different counties, sent it to the governor. I haven't gotten a call. I'm the only one doing all the calling.
Wait a minute, excuse me. Wait. You telling me you was a part of this official team, and you couldn't even get in touch with the higher up that you need to get in touch with? Like they wouldn't even talk to you? And you're a part of this team already. You're supposed to be part of this team of people who's supposed to be able to help you within the facility you're going to. So you basically telling us you are entrapped in a circle of going. You think you finna tell the right people, but all the time you telling the higher uppers. Every time you done went higher up, and every time you told somebody else, you thought you was going to talk to the right people. I found out you're finding out the same thing. You went in a circle. It's you in the circle.
Yes.
Wow.
I have been to the FBI. I've been to the Department of Justice through Mississippi and Washington. Nobody's done a thing. I went through EEOC. They wouldn't even investigate. NAACP. I've been to the senators in my county and in the county that the prison was in. I've been before the board of supervisors. I've been to the mayor. I've been to everybody and their mama. I done been to God, and nobody has called me back.
Yes. See, this is what I want to say to y'all real quick. This is what I want to say to y'all, man. Excuse me, Queen. I want to talk real quick. What she's talking about is prime example why we got to stop being blind to this, man. Like, stop thinking this ain't important as it is. This is very important to us, y'all. Like the system, it's a good and evil war. It's a real good and evil war, y'all. It's deeper than the political demon is the top demon in the world. That's what they do. They political demon. That's the number 1 demon we fight. You feel what I'm saying? So you got these other demons, his minions out here that's doing the work for him. It get deeper than, like I said, it's a real spiritual good and evil war we fighting out here, y'all. When you got the people that went inside, people like us who go inside, who really for the people, they seeing what we ain't seeing. They giving our message to us. They giving us a message. We blind right now to the message that they give. We got to stop being blind to what they found out. These people are us talking to us. See what I'm saying? So we got to look at that. When us is talking to us, we got to listen to that. Don't look at them as somebody on the outside or look at them like they crazy, like they want us to. They want us to look at them like they crazy, like they tell a story, because that's how they do us who know better. We know better, so we do better, and we teach the people about the better. So they attack us. They'll attack us. They're going to try to find a way to dismantle everything we do. They're going to bring up all the bad things about you. Everything bad, they're going to find out anything. Don't let them do that to us, y'all. The messenger only human. The messenger is only human. You dig what I'm saying? The messenger is only human. It's what you do with the message. You feel what I'm saying? It's what you do with the message. Learn from the message so we can grow from it, man. Our people need to wake up. We strong for all the wrong reasons, man. We talk about how strong we is, but you strong to go kill a nigga. You strong about some shit like that, but you ain't strong to go get these people who really destroying us, bro. Who really fucking us over. Like y'all scared, y'all busting at a nigga, but y'all running from the police. What the fuck are you talking about, fam? What are you talking about?
And when I tell
you want to run from the bully. You want to shoot a nigga that look like you, but you want to run from the bully. You dig what I'm saying? So, my thing is this, man, it's about time we wake up as a people, man. Wake y'all. Stop taking this as like it ain't true, like it ain't real. Know the demons we fight, y'all. We fighting real demons. They fighting demons. They seen real demons. They seen them. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They seen demons. They seen how they work. They seen what they doing, how they operating. They seen them, y'all. We have to pay attention to these people. These are real legends out here we talking to right now, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on the show. We need to. I want y'all to give them some questions, man. Queen Arthur Denny, man, get a queen some questions real quick. What's happening? You know what I mean? Let them know what's happening. I ain't trying to put you on the spot, Queen. My bad. I ain't trying to put you on the spot.
When was your attack? What year did that happen?
Yeah,
it happened in December 2020, and I was trying to give them. Well, he was arrested. Well, he was already in jail for armed robbery, and I think he did like 14 to 17 years. But I was trying to keep him in there, but they never even charged the man.
So they didn't charge him for what he did to you. So is his time finished? Did they let him out?
Oh, he's out. And then when I posted my first lawsuit to Facebook, they arrested him and then took him off of parole. He's out now for good.
Wow,
really? This is huge. This is
and
crazy.
you still you say you still on leave?
No, he's out.
I thought you still on leave. You still on leave.
I actually am still working for the state, but I am still on workman comp. I just finished up with my psych doctor. They're trying to do another surgery, but I don't know if it's gonna really help me to do another surgery. But yeah, I'm still on workman comp. I haven't even settled with them yet.
So what was your injuries? You say he was dragging you. What kind of injuries did you sustain from that?
I ended up. They say it's severe carpal tunnel, but I had to have surgery and cut in 3 different places. One above my thumb, one right in the middle of my hand, and one in my middle finger there to correct the issue, but it's still not complete. They had to go back in there and do it twice with the carpal tunnel, but I had 2 other injuries that they had to work on.
Okay. Hey, Queen, check it out, y'all. Let me get a couple of statements real quick, y'all. My bad, comments real quick. This Lady Red Entertainment Empire said, "I hate that happened to her, and no help was proved to her by her superior at the prison." Okay, and then we got another comment. She said, "Have she reached out to the state inspector general's office or internal affairs unit that oversees the detaining agency?"
I went to the attorney general's office. I wrote 4 different. I want to say 5 different attorneys up. I wrote 3 assistant district attorneys. I wrote the DA up because she never even would come out to talk to me. I wrote the inmate's lawyer up. I wrote because they're saying that he had an alibi. They dropped the charges due to my character and not having enough evidence. I had 200 pages worth of evidence. I have statements from 3 different inmates saying that they was protecting me from the man. I got all of my write-ups showing where I wrote him up and they never even put it in the system.
Wow.
I got emails where I have written the DA showing them 200 pages, my medical records, the attack, where I have even requested for this man to be seen mentally. What he was saying to me before I was attacked, he want to take me out. Well, can he dance with me? Do you want ramen noodles? You know I like black women. Whatever. I have all of this documentation and the DA office wouldn't even take it. I paid and mailed the information to him. I turned around and tried to bring it to them, filming them. They would not take it. I emailed it to them and they act like they have not gotten it. I got information from the Mississippi Bureau of Investigators saying every agency is denying that they know anything about it.
And see, this the crazy part, y'all. They set us all up for that, man. Like they got all our leaders out here locked up in these systems and stuff on purpose. See what I'm saying? They know that. See, people like this queen right here, you know, King Catina, you know what I mean? And we got King, you got the king, like, you know, Fred out there doing what he doing. You know, they threats. You know what I'm saying? The protection of them is they ain't locked up. They ain't did no crime, so they can lock them up and, you know, put them away. And then a lot of our other ones they got out here. You know what I'm saying? That's the big thing right there. So we got to protect them and be able to help them while they out, because they civilians. They somebody we can actually help and stand behind. We got to learn how to stand behind people like this because they need us. They got proof of our struggles, of our wins. They got proof that we have real political prisoners out here that's really out here help save people. This is the proof right here. You know, when we go into courts and we trying to save all these leaders that's locked up right now for all these big cases that the government set them up for, people like this right here who went to the government and seen that they're actually setting us up, we need to support them. And they need to be able to be heard in these court cases and all that stuff. That's what it's about, Queen. You know what I mean? All us being heard and the story being told, because it's a lot of us right now that ain't heard this stuff right here, what's going on. So check it out, y'all. We're going to get back to the end of the speech right quick, because I want to talk about that. And then we got another queen that went through something we got to talk about, man. Armita, we got to talk about her case real quick, y'all. Then we're going to go ahead and let the freedom fighters do what they do, y'all. So let's get back into this. Speech real quick, man. We at the end of it right now, y'all. So let me see how it go. Okay. We at the end of this joint. Get the rest of this going, y'all. We going.
This man be part of the charge from either our governor here or the president. We want them to look into these cases. And not just them, all these jail hangings, and buck breaking that we're dealing with. So anytime we see that these black men are being mishandled by law enforcement, whether it's their superiors or whether they're behind the bars themselves because they did the time in the crime. As if you did the crime, yes, you're supposed to do the time. But what time is righteous? It's a difference between giving appropriate time for the crime, but it's another thing when you're trying to take somebody's life away. This man has a family. His father passed away in 2001. He was a Mason in Starksville, Mississippi. He was not able to be there for his family due to a detective that was KKK wanted to throw him away. So what they're doing to whistleblowers is they're trying to put them in the most extreme circumstances and throwing their lives away, being very inhumane. So I just want them to know that we stand with Sharon Edwards, we stand with Mr. Fred Chambliss, and we will stand with the rest of those inmates. And if those inmates are having problems and they're watching the TV, we want them to reach out to Mississippi Justice Party. We want them to reach out to Mississippi Just Black Lawyers for Justice. We want them to reach out to John Garnett or me, Sherelle, because we are not afraid to go after the system or anything. We went against the Goon Squad in Rankin County. We was able to get results, and we want to continue to get results. We want them to investigate all of these law enforcement agencies and all of these prisons. And this is Life Lenses. We hope that everybody can get this book and see all the racism that these people are facing and the mistreatment that they are facing in these prisons, and the retaliation from the officers and the superiors, and the good officers are being mistreated and retaliated against as well.
That's what we want to talk about, retaliation, because that's the whole objective of us being here today, is that retaliation against those that are so-called whistleblowers that are exposing the inhumane conditions that's going on the state representatives.
That's it. Okay. Let's go, y'all. My bad. We back on. All right, man. Check it out, y'all. So check it out. That's that was the last of that interview, man. The interview, man. So Big Bro Fred, give us the last thing. What you think we can do to help you in your solution, man, to the problem, man? What can we do to help you? What can we do and how can we reach out to you, man?
Man, you can follow me on Facebook at Fred Chambliss, but right now, all I want to do is just get my story out, exposure. I want to thank Mr. Steve Harris for making this connection. With Mr. Harris, with his story and my story and Miss Catina's story, man, if we can get exposure, we can bust Mississippi wide the fuck open. That's all we gotta do. I'm talking about, when I say, if you follow me on Facebook, I always say Mississippi burning. And I say Mississippi burning because I'm trying to burn this motherfucker down.
Burn it down.
And that's with everything in my soul. For Emmett Till, for Mega Evans, for everything that they did to us, I got these motherfuckers in the palm of my hand. And God has put me in the position to hurt these motherfuckers. And they don't want the world to know that I done beat the feds. And so all I want to do is, I want to get all the exposure, all the cameras, everything we can do to get the spotlight on the feds. They're gonna be here tomorrow. They got a little a listening session tomorrow. The DOJ got a listening session. I'm going live, and I'm gonna expose them bitches at their listening session.
Let's go, G. Let's go.
But if I can get more people, because it's a lot of, man, I hate to talk about my people down here, but it's a lot of scary folks down here. It's a lot of scary folks. And the sad part about it, it was my people, it was our own people that helped the white man try to bring me down.
Yes, y'all heard that? Check it out, man. My thing is, man, listen, bro, our people, man, down South Mississippi, man, I love y'all so much, man. We gotta stand tall together, man. Especially down south, man. Me being from the city, I'm a city boy. I come to the South with love because that's my second home, man. The South love me. I'm out there in the South all the time. Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Atlanta. I'm out there working with the guys, on the blocks with the guys. But we frontliners. I'm on the block, but on the internet, yeah, y'all on the internet. I'm on the block with the guys for real. That's what us before me, the Thug Bible movement. We on the block with the guys, telling them to give them the message because they're the ones who need to get it. Them the soldiers out there killing each other. So we making sure y'all understand what's going on, how they setting us up. We out there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So it's important for us to have guys like you. We know you out there. We need to stand on the team and get the youngest to hit this so they can understand what they getting set up for. You know what I mean? That's why we got y'all on here, man. But check it out. We want to get Steve, man. We want to get your story, Steve, man. Tell us a little something about what's going on with you and how you been helping us fight these feds, man.
Yeah, man. I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to go too deep on the live, but I'll say this right here. I feel like I was born in and not sworn in. And what I mean about that is I believe that I was born and I'm destined to fight injustice. I'm going to die fighting injustice by all means. And what inspired me to fight injustice is my father. My father, ex-military, he was forced into the military during the 1950s, and he was into civil rights and changing laws and fighting injustice, just like I'm fighting injustice. He created a lot of enemies along the way right here in Mississippi. And one dreadful night, he get a knock at the door, and when he opened the door, he got blew away. He got shot. And that was very devastating. But it gave me power. It gave me strength. You know what I'm saying, to be able to fight. And so at that particular time, my brother had just arrived home and witnessed it. And he got some guns and he attempted to go after the people that done it. And somebody called the police and said, there's a black man out here with a gun. And a whole army of cops arrived. And when they arrived, my brother engaged in a full-fledged gunfight. And officers got shot. You know, he survived the gunfight. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for the power of the ancestors. I'm thankful for, prayers that never expire. He survived the gunfight. So they held him in a jail cell for 11 years without a trial. The entire time they held him in jail, they was injecting psychotropic and howl dog and horse tranquilizer into his body to make him lose his mind so he couldn't tell what really happened on that night. So I took it upon myself to fight these demons, to fight these bastards with everything that I had, even if they hired a hitman and tried to take me out. But I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid. And so I was able to fight the entire state of Mississippi and set them on fire. Yes. All charges were dropped on my brother for shooting those officers.
Wow.
Yeah, he free. All charges been dropped. Me and my legal team, we filed a multi-million-dollar case, and we won a historical landmark civil rights case that shook the nation. And all the police involved in the situation were stripped of qualified immunity. It was a landmark case. And when I say landmark, that simply is saying that it'll be in the law books forever. And I'm also saying that qualified immunity is something that officers all across the country that they tend to claim every time they shoot one of us. Every time they shoot one of us and they say we fear for our life, they claim qualified immunity. Well, I'm here to tell you as a living witness that, you know, in my case, qualified immunity was stripped from these officers. So people can use this case all over the nation.
Okay.
You know, to fight against qualified immunity, because in my case is landmark.
That's what's up, man.
You know, real talk. You know, that's why I fight. That's why I fight.
Appreciate it, man. They love it, man. So check it out, TP, man. What's happening, man? Give us some input on what's going on with you, man, and let everybody know how you feel about what's going on tonight with this interview, man. What's happening?
Well, you know, listening to everybody's story, you know what I'm saying, and taking it all in, man. Everybody that has been through, they are blessed to be able to be here with us, you know what I'm saying, and be able to share that with us. So with what being awake, that's the whole thing to me. Being awake, Mr. Steve, Ms. Catina, Mr. Fred, we salute you on what you're doing.
Yes.
We're gonna keep you in our prayers.
Yes.
And we're gonna keep fighting with you. We're gonna stand toe to toe with you.
Yes.
As being in the entertainment side of it,
yes,
is the message can be pushed in music. They seem to take that narrative out of there, and we have to bring that narrative back into. We have to inject it the same way they injected it on each and every one of you. We have to inject that back in.
Yes.
And ultimately, time repeats itself. So it's about another. It's been at the first civil rights movement. It's about that time. It's about that time.
You did Civil War II in the building. I hear you, baby. I hear you.
I'm saying, you know, with everything that in life has a way of repeating itself. Nothing is done under the sun without it being known. So people are aware. The feds are aware. They don't want the new revolution to come back and it be stronger than the first one, because we did have an impact. We had a major impact, but somehow or another they injected something in.
Yeah.
And you know, and it took years for it to get to where it's at now. So we have to counter that. And that's where y'all come in there with these stories for these youth, the people that's listening out there. The youth need this.
Yes.
Ultimately.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? My opinion. The youth need these stories because the music plays a narrative in it that got them caught in the system. That's getting them caught in the gunfights. That's getting the abuse. It's everything in ties into that. So, you know what I'm saying? Us as being an entertainer, being a voice for the community, among other things, we have to continue what y'all are doing right now in the same form and fashion. That's just my take on it, though. I call it the new revolution because it's happening. Whether people want it or not, it's happening.
Let's go. You feel me? Love you for that. Love you for that. Come on, man. OG Capone, man. Give us some of that knowledge, wisdom, understanding you got out there in Mississippi, man. Hey, man, it's the man who brought us together tonight, man. Love you, Capone. Let's get it, man. Tell him what's happening. Let's hear you.
Man, I don't know, man. You know, like I said, I already had talked to him, you know, already. And like I be trying to get people to see, you know, everybody miss they miss certain things, you know what I'm saying, just because it don't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff don't be talked about because it don't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? When it happens to other people, it's okay. But when it happens to them, it's a whole new different story. You know what I'm saying? It's not us help us. It's us versus the earth. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's the same to say, you know, for the youth that's out there now. I mean, you know, our population of men, it's narrated. You know what I'm saying? 100% of our men, you know, 60% of them locked up. You know what I'm saying? Yes. 15% of men 40 to 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these 20s and 30 years old, you know, they ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They, you know, and you know that the from 1980 to 2000, like I tell everybody, from 1980 to 2000, there was a whole lot of stuff going on. Wasn't no teaching being taught. You know what I'm saying? And that's a huge gap between 1980 and 2000. A whole lot of us men was getting locked up.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, trying to help one another, like I, you know, I when they tell me they serve, I got them involved. I got them, you know what I'm saying, on the podcast. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I said, they couldn't get nobody else to do it. So you know, like I said, God works in mysterious ways. You know, and
yes, sir.
like I say, it takes us to help us, bro. You know, but our Black American race, man, with all the corruption and with all you, I don't care about, you know, you ain't my people, you ain't that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, they got to break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop making. You got to stop making your hate, your children hate. You know what I'm saying? If they stop that cycle right there, just because me and you have a problem, the grown up have a problem, I ain't gonna tell my kids, say, look, man, don't talk to that lady kid, or don't talk to this dude kid, or I don't like them. So now you gonna draw your kids up to be hateful for nothing. You see what I'm saying? So you know, it's a cycle. It's a cycle gotta be. It's a cycle gotta be turned. Now for the prison system, I did 17 years in there. So I understand how the institution runs. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went in when I was 17 years old. Went in 1987, got out in 2005. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I understand the system. I grew up in the system, you know, but I ain't naive to the word either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, at some point, you got to understand, man, you know, it's us versus them, man. You know, it's not us versus earth, you know. So I ain't gonna keep time up, but hey,
check it out, what it is. With the last 30 minutes of the show, right? So this is what we're gonna do. This for the queens, man. Right here, I need y'all to do this for the queens, because my thing is, y'all, man, we need y'all, man. We proud of y'all, queens, man. Cause very, very proud of y'all, man. Cause it's hard for y'all to be out there. Y'all need men on y'all team out there. Strong men that's gonna stand behind y'all in this war we fighting, especially when they come at y'all. I mean, they gonna come at y'all the weakness, like y'all the weakness, but we gotta stand together. We gotta come stop that, not learning from each other as men and women. We gotta learn to grow with each other, you know, and listen. You feel what I'm saying? So we can help build with each other. That's what I think is. So this last 30 minutes gonna be about the queens right quick. I want to show a couple of clips because we got another whistleblower, man, another queen that couldn't make it on the show tonight, but she definitely wanted to get in here. And she talked to me earlier today, man. She was on the Atlanta Streets interview, man. What I want to do is play a couple of clips of her, what she said she's going through on the clip on that. So we're gonna send some shots out to Atlanta Streets interview, man. And for these clips, we got her talking, and then we're gonna get the queen's perspective on what we need to do to help them make it happen in the rest of on this journey we on, y'all. Cause we ain't just talking on here, man. We on these streets. We for real. We ain't stopping it. This ain't the first or last interview. We finna keep it going. We gonna interviews. We gonna be out there. We'll be out there. Come out there and rock with y'all too, man. We come state to state. We got no problem rocking out. I come out down south and make it happen. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get to this queen real quick, y'all, and see what she's talking about, man. Then we're gonna bring it back in. Let me see. But they got me pushing buttons, y'all. I don't know how this works. Gotta go. Let's
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So, guys, this is actually a special right here. So, this is the young lady that me and Jaden was talking about on this last interview. And so, this is the young lady. So, you actually have a very interesting story going on right now. So, the long and short of it, your son is missing.
Yeah.
And his whole family.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, just real quick, how old are you?
I'm in my mid-50s.
Mid-50s, okay. How old is your son?
He's 31 years old.
31. And so you say that him and his whole family are missing.
Entire African-American, young, beautiful family missing.
And so we're talking about, a husband, a wife, and then how many kids?
My son, his fiance, at that time, they had a newborn daughter, Amira, and they had a toddler son, LJ. Yes.
About how old?
LJ was a year and a half.
Okay, so they got 2 babies, basically.
Yes.
Okay, and so how long has he been missing?
So initially, where the concern came in was December, but he has been missing since March the 8th. I am a corporate paralegal. I've been in the legal field for over 15 years. Moreover, I am currently considered a whistleblower. My matter entails law enforcement, FBI, the government, and MK Ultra. Some people may not be familiar with MK Ultra, and my suggestion is you do your own research on MK Ultra. But just to give you a synopsis, if you will, or a summary, MK Ultra is a human experiment on mind control. And some people are quick to dismiss what they don't understand as a conspiracy theory. MK Ultra is most certainly not a conspiracy theory. You can go to any library, any government entity, or any clerk of the law to bring up the research on MK Ultra. And this is what I believe has not only occurred with my son, but my entire family. My whistleblowing matter is very deep and in depth, which is on my TikTok and on my Instagram page. Because you know why? Because if we chalk it up as that, oh, he's just mad at her, or oh, they had an argument and he just don't want to be bothered with anybody. My son, I don't care what situation me and my son go through. We have never been apart from each other for months. My son has never had a reason. What reason? Just like when I talked to a chief of police, he was like, and I didn't even tell him what I'm telling you. He was like, that makes no sense. The average person is not just going up and say, hey, I'm 31 years old with a newborn and a toddler. We right in the midst of the holidays, and I just want to disappear and take me and my whole family where nobody see us again. Because anybody—
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely odd. I'm just going to ask, like, you guys didn't have an argument or anything like that?
Yes.
Like, were y'all beefing or anything?
We weren't beefing. I was staying with him. I came down and stayed with him for the holidays. When I seen him in December, a couple of weeks before Christmas, I was supposed to spend Christmas with him.
He was running from you.
He wasn't running from me. He got out the car running.
Running, okay.
He already, when he opened that, when that car door opened, he was already in motion to run. And I came around.
And so some people are gonna hear this, right? And they're gonna question, well, is this a situation where she's maybe just not acknowledging that maybe he did fall into drugs or something like that?
No. So then if that's the case, let's follow the story. Let's get the investigators. Let's get the real FBI, not the ones that's involved in my son's disappearance, right? Like the ones that when I went to the FBI that was turning their badges around. Let's pull the cameras, right? Why is the FBI turning their badges around when I make an FBI report? Why won't they give me a copy of the FBI report, right? Why when I go to Harmon Precinct, Las Vegas, Nevada, are they telling me that it was no welfare check done? That's another instance where they were last seen. On both occasions, when my son was last seen, he was last seen with Las Vegas, Nevada Police Department, and he hasn't been seen since. The same police precinct that's involved in my whistleblowing matter. So we got to take into account all of these things, not just pull some of the things, right?
Yeah.
And say, well, maybe he's just doing drugs. No, his mother is a whistleblower pertaining to law enforcement, the same law enforcement that's making the narrative that he just want to start his life over. So we gonna trust the law enforcement that knows that I opened a whistleblower case against them. The same law enforcement that's blocking me in, that's harassing me, that's stalking me. The same precinct was last seen with my son, right? The same precinct that's a part of my whistleblowing matter, right?
No, I get it. So at this point, you're here in Atlanta. The last place that you saw your son was in Nevada, basically.
Why
And
am I in Atlanta? Why are you in Atlanta and your son missing in Vegas? Because people don't want to know that. Why?
okay, go ahead. Why?
Why? Let me tell you why. Because the same thing that's been going on with me for 4 years. Listen, I went to PBS. PBS, if you listening, remember me or Meetha McClellan? I got the executive card. Remember? Is it John Turner? I'm not sure, but I do have the card. Remember? Went to PBS physically, right? Guess who was there waiting for me with the sirens at PBS in Las Vegas, Nevada, off of Flamingo Road? The same law enforcement that my son was last seen with. Same law enforcement that is a part of my whistleblowing case.
Okay, so you had to get up out of Dodge, basically.
Wait a minute. I went there. Car parked in front of PBS. Let me tell you. Give me them papers. Let me show you how the man's hand was shaking. Shaking. I try to hand him my documents. He taking. Is that normal? This is the executive of PBS news station. He's shaking. He's looking out the window. It's a glass window. Go drive past Flamingo on PBS. It's a car facing us with bright lights. White male staring at us.
So okay, so just because we're getting,
it's too many.
It's really
people.
happening.
It's millions of
that
people.
the Boeing whistleblower stuff. That stuff is, it's almost obvious. It's all they're not even hiding it well at this point.
And it's a list, though. Listen, it's a list of us, and the only reason why I say us because I have been thrown into that category. I don't wake up and be like, "Oh, I want to tell on some damn body." Normally, I mind my business. I'm a gossip a little bit. I'm a kiki it a little bit, but I'm a mind my business. But when what you are doing is so egregious to where not only can you suppress a whole nation, but my folks in my community to where we can't even call 911, and let's not act like we don't know our history, right? Because it's not about race, but let's not act like that's not a part of it, right? So am I supposed to just sit on that? Am I supposed to be like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything?
So let's
boom. Come on, y'all. Let's talk about it. What's happening? What's happening, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. I need to hear the Queen's opinions on this. What's up, Queen Cat? Let's get it.
You talking to me?
Yes.
It kind of hit close to home with her when she's saying she go and try to tell the law enforcement. I mean, I've been all up and down Mississippi, and I've been to the newspapers, the local. I've been to black radio stations. Nothing. No one is trying to put this story out because there's too many people out there. I mean, I got evidence that's clearly showing that these people are not doing their jobs, and nobody cares. Nobody. I got cameras up. Like, I don't know who would try anything. You know, I'm being cautious because I don't know what the tomorrow gonna bring. But I know one thing I cannot do is let someone. I go to work every day. I got children. I raised them to live right, do right, and I want to be done the same way. I went behind walls of law enforcement. I'm a lieutenant. When it comes to my rank as a case manager, I was a lieutenant with a camera. 2 black guys was head people. One was a preacher. And you're going to tell me y'all don't have no paperwork? Y'all don't have no kind of dealings that this happened to me? This is not just me. It's not just the color. This is marginalized people that don't have money, where they think they can just no problem case and throw it out. I've had a person that comes to my job, clean up. She's a white woman. Her husband put her through a glass door as a sheriff, as a police officer, in front of their child. They did nothing to him. Nothing. It's people out here every day that's going through this, and they feel like they can do anything they want to do, and the devil is a lie. I refuse to know that I got hurt, and y'all act as if it did not happen. I'm talking about the law. I have recorded them, telling them that I have the right to press charges. I have video, I have recordings where the governor, or I mean, not the governor, the senator calls the DA office and tell them that they're providing this paperwork to them to do something about it, and they do nothing. The attorney general tells me that I need to go and get a lawyer, and I'm suing 12 people, and she's representing at least 4 of them. Now, how you make that make sense?
Yeah.
The attorney general. So I understand exactly what she's saying. How do you tell it on the law? How do you get the law arrested?
Right. So do you believe everything she said, or do you think she was, by you going through things like that, you felt similar situations? Do you think she was being truthful about what she was saying?
A woman that makes $90,000 a year with 3 degrees and living homeless, yeah, I believe it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man.
I believe that.
That's, I mean, man, that's huge, man. That's huge.
They have not proud every case with these inmates because they don't want it. They want to cover it up. Forget what I mean. You have a camera. You're gonna tell me you don't have no evidence, and I'm showing you all of this, and you're still saying that you don't know nothing about it? Come on. I refuse to take no for an answer. Somebody needs to stand before me and tell me what happened. Where's the charges?
You know why? Because these people still, the KKK still running shit, and we still slaves, and they gonna keep us slaves. So whenever what you say, yeah, all right, they heard you. They don't want to hear that shit you talking about good. Fuck all that. You still our slave. You still ain't shit to us. That's why you come over there saying that. You still see my thing is, like you said, it ain't about the color. It ain't about the color. It's real. This is deep. It's not about the color, y'all. Y'all gotta wake up, man. It's not about the color.
Power. It's about power.
That's what it's about.
Ego,
man.
power. It's racism too, but this thing is about power because it's white people that are suffering too. I know when I did those 500 signatures and went from county to county, it was black and white women that was assaulted and they did nothing. They not proud of those cases and moved on.
It's huge. It's huge. See, but that's the thing right there. And see, what that's important for you to say that because that's why we gotta know it's not a color thing. It's a human thing. That's what makes you more powerful knowing that it's a good and evil war, y'all. Go ahead, Queen.
Anybody? I don't want to just take up all the time.
I was gonna say this. You remember on television where they used to run those commercials about them kids starving in Africa?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you see now? Dogs and cats. So again, it's what you call the truth hidden in plain sight. It's right there in your face. They putting it in our faces.
Yes.
But they play it off like you crazy.
Yep.
You know, the best way to hide something is hide it right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take. I believe it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but when she said, the same officer showing up at the same place, it's just too coincidental. And we all have a gift of discernment to know when something ain't right.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah, man.
I feel like an arrest is an arrest. Whether he pulled me, when he touched me with his finger, that was an assault. You know what I'm saying? So why are you questioning me? He should be arrested. He should be charged. He's an inmate. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like they try to play mind games with you, like it didn't happen or it's irrelevant. Like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
but
you go to the like
switch the roles of a birth. Switch the roles around.
Like I was saying earlier, she feel like she going to authority figure finna help her out, and all the time he part of the damn demon circle. You feel what I'm saying?
You might as well call her an inmate too.
Right.
You might as well put her in the inmate category too, because with the roles flip.
I want to say this too. We're all familiar with this dude, Mr. Brother Britton Mosley. He's a whistleblower too. If you can see the books, he's the godfather of whistleblowers. He blew the whistle on the same Mississippi Department of Corrections almost 30 years ago, and they tried to plant drugs on him, and the inmates told him what they were doing after he blew the whistle. So they tried to set him up and plant drugs on him. And he's been trying to get justice ever since. And he found me on Facebook and connected me with Miss Catina. Okay. And I found somebody connected me to Mr. Harris, and we just all connected. Mr. Harris know Mr. Mosley before I met him. So we all know each other, and we all fighting the same struggle. Mississippi got a stronghold down here, and we got to break the chains off these motherfuckers.
Let's do it, man. You know what I mean? We need to support the nation. And I'm gonna give, like I was telling y'all earlier, man, I'm gonna give y'all a little story about me finding out You know how much Mississippi do need us, how much the South do need us, how much we need to stop being divided as people, as a nation, man, with people. Because by us being from up north and us being south, we fuck all that up north, down south. We need to be together, man, and fight this war together, man. Like, and learn from each other instead of talk bad about each other. Farther down south and Midwest, wherever we come from in this country, we all need to combat. We all got to learn how to fight the demon together. That's how we gonna win. You know what I'm saying? That's all, the good got to fight, and we don't need no bad apples in this fight. We need the good to be the good, and so we don't have to worry about nobody bad. Fuck what we got going on. You know what I mean? So you know, that's why we have to understand that, man. As a people, we have to understand that this is a real soulful war, man. So we have to learn how to take control of, learn how to beat the demon, learn how to beat negativity, learn how you beat negativity. Do what you love to do. Do what you love to do, man. You know what I mean? How you do what you love to do, you just it don't cost nothing to do what you love to do. You feel what I'm saying? Always find ways to do what you love to do, man, to beat negativity. We gotta learn how to beat these demons, man, and be strong for all the right reasons. But Queen Arthur, Danny, let's get your input on this situation with these queens out here.
Oh, it's a lot going on. You know, with everybody, and I listen to everybody's story, and it's definitely a battle between good and evil. It's definitely what Catina said. You know, it's a power struggle. Everybody want to be in charge, want to be that person, that boss, and you know you can't be. You know, we need to stick together.
Yep.
You know, we need to communicate. We need to pull together. This is our fight. It's not your fight. It's our fight. We in this together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the things that we go through, you know, we don't understand why we go through it, but you go through it to help somebody else out, because you may know a step that person might not know. You know what I'm saying? So we go through these things and we're like, why, you know, why us? Why us? Well, you probably experienced something somebody else in another state experienced, Catina, and probably didn't even know which way to go or how to do it. You know,
reason why
with you, Fred, you know, and then you came with the connections with Steve Harris. So again, we out here together, and there's gonna be a connection. You know, I hated that. You know, she said, you know, on the video, that, yeah, it's definitely a cover up. You know, definitely cover up. And the first thing is they want to put it on drugs, or you know, or it was a fight, or he was mad. And no, nobody just comes up and disappears like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely in today's world, I'm kind of glad that, you know, we do have these cameras, and it's definitely a must that we have those receipts for it. Definitely keep up with all your printed paperwork. It's very important.
And that's great, Queen. I appreciate that, because nothing about you. Y'all legacy is not good. Y'all name is not as big as y'all legacy gonna be, because we're gonna make sure it go on no matter what they do. They can't kill it. They can't destroy it. It's not gonna be stopped no matter what it is. We out here pushing it, man. And like I said, man, you know, it's about the people, man. It's about coming together as a people, understanding that they're attacking all of us. Not one, not two. They're attacking all of us, man. They don't want none of us to see what we're saying. They don't want us to be working. They don't want this message to be put out there at all, man. And that's, y'all know, everybody know who they is. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know who they is. It ain't a blame thing. It's about recognizing who our enemy really is, and how we gonna win this war between good and evil, man. You know, and acknowledging our people as kings and queens. I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing I gotta say, then I'm gonna let y'all finish it off. With this king and queen thing. I really hate the fact that a lot of us don't like to be called kings and queens, because of the fact that we love to be called niggas and bitches.
Oh no.
We love it. Some women don't like to be called queens, and some men don't like to be called, some niggas don't like to be called kings. But I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I really mean this. We have to realize that. We really have to realize, because this saved my life. Because at one time I thought I was a nigga until I found out I was a king. And how I found out I was a king was, I found out I'm the king of my own destiny. I might not be the king of shit else.
That's right.
I might not be the king of you, of them.
It's your journey.
But
You
I'm the
king
king
in
of
your
my
story.
own
That's right.
king. I'm the king, fam. So you know you to be the queen and the king of your own destiny, bro. That's when you know. And I'm telling you, it saved my life when I recognized that I can be a king of my own, that I can be a king, and really be a king. Like, you can really be a king of your own destiny, bro.
It's just you thinking highly of yourself. It's positive. It's a positive word. I mean, yeah, I don't know why they want to be with this nigga and bitch and all that. That's negativity. That's toxicity. Yeah, I'll take it. You can call me a queen any day. Yeah, I'm sitting on the throne. I'm sitting on top. I sure am.
Then, you know, my thing is this. One more thing I'm gonna say about that is this. They trained us, the nigga and bitch word, they trained us to talk negative first. They teach us the hate first. They teach us the hate first. That's why we embrace it and then try to make it positive. Yeah, they teach us that hate shit first. They teach us that. So yeah, we gonna make we call ourselves being strong, switching over. It's all in the cool. But my thing is that I say that king and queen, I want to put that power, I want to put that power in your brain first when I call you that king or that queen. I want to put that power in your head first when I call you a young god instead of a little kid. I want to put that power in your head first, that power, that positive power tool first. And then if you choose to go negative off what I gave to you, then that's on you. But I want to make sure I put that power into you first. Install something into us that's gonna make us grow and want to beat somebody, bro. That's what I gotta say about that, y'all. So you know,
change your mindset. Change your mindset. All in the
change your
mind.
mind. Yes, queen. But check it out, y'all. I need everybody. We're gonna start with the king of the night, man. And King Fred, man, superhero called Superman tonight, man. You know what I mean? Give me your info, man. Let everybody know how to reach out, touch you, man. How we can stay in tune with the big bro. Yo, mic out. I can't hear you. Your mic out. I can't hear you, big bro.
Okay, I'm back. I'm Fred Chambliss, and you can reach me on Fred Chambliss on Facebook. That's the only. I got an Instagram, but I'm not really active on Instagram. I'm very active on Facebook, and if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see me cutting up. I'm even exposing the governor of the state of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? I'm going against everybody. I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm going against the Department of Justice, the governor of the state, the attorney general. I'm going against them all. Don't give no fuck about it. So, and I just want to thank you for allowing me on the platform to speak. And like I say, I'm Fred Chambliss, the whistleblower. I'm blowing whistle on corruption down here. Y'all keep up with me. You see I'm cutting up.
Do your thing, Fred. Do your thing. Blow that whistle.
Hey, listen, I forgot to tell y'all, they ain't talking about them 200 dead bodies behind the jail down here that the police buried behind the jail.
Let's talk about it, man. My thing is this y'all platform. I'm gonna get, because I'm gonna give you a container, Queen Catina. Y'all gonna get y'all whatever y'all go. Y'all finna get y'all rocks off, man. Then we gonna go ahead and end the show. Go ahead, let's go. What you want to talk about? Let's go.
Go ahead, Fred. You go ahead.
Oh no, I just want to let y'all know, the people that don't know, that the police burying bodies behind the jail, and it's like ain't nobody talking about the shit no more. It was on the news, you know, and the shit didn't disappear. It didn't dumb down. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Brett Favre and the governor and the former governor tied in the largest conspiracy in the state of history in the fucking United States. These motherfuckers that stole welfare money, and they still walking the goddamn streets, walking free, $97 million.
Well, hey, that's real about Brett Favre did that for real, bro?
Yeah, they got text messages.
Oh man,
that's true. That's a fact, big bro.
Man, I gotta get rid of his jump ass. I ain't know that, bro.
That's a fact, big bro. They walking around just like that out here, butt naked.
I do want to talk
walking
about
around here butt naked, brother.
I just want to talk about these attorneys and these these senators. I'm talking about the black people now.
Okay, let's go.
There's no assistance nowhere. I'm telling you, when I tell you I have contacted everybody, nobody wanted to touch my story. Nobody. I couldn't find a lawyer. I couldn't find nobody. And just one person, right in the nick of time. I don't know why Mr. Harris called me, but he did. And he took my paperwork, and we have my lawsuit in with the federal courts. I'm suing employees from the prison, from the sheriff's station to the DA office to the MBI. I mean, I don't know what's gonna come of it, but I know that I'm trying, because we need to let them know that you can be touched. You're voted into these offices by the people, and then you don't want to help the people. You can't help certain people. So I don't know if the people are scared or if they're afraid. They don't know that they can do anything, but we have to teach them.
Yeah, the NAACP ain't shit.
Hey, man, that's another thing I'm gonna say real quick, y'all, before we get out. I want to add on to you, Queen. That's that thing we talking about when they say we got these doorkeepers and shit, these black with our same color, the same color as us, and how you ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm saying this, so that's why y'all have to go outside the state. Like family, he went outside the state to get help because you got like city, the mentality of somebody from a different city can fight them different. Because I'm gonna say like this. But me being from the city, like we coming down there, we want to fight. We ain't finna give in to what they rules already got going on. The people she been going to, like she said, the circle she was going to all involved people being in the same city, so under the same jurisdiction, laws and stuff. So it's gonna have to be somebody outside. We have to come from outside and look for outside sources to help y'all because you're not gonna win like that. You're not gonna win. Keep going to them people out there. Black, what color? I don't care what color, but especially the black one. She said, especially the black one because she's already tested all that. So stand up to say the important thing I'm trying to say is this: we have to help be their source, help be their source down there. Inform people on the outside that ain't there with them so they can get the help. I'm gonna tell everybody I know from the cities that can step outside and go out there, come down there and do something with y'all. You know what I mean? Make some time. So because y'all need outside sources, y'all not gonna win with nobody inside, man. So that's what I'm gonna let the message know tonight. We have to help them, y'all. Man, go to their web pages, sites. I'm talking about, man, put the message out, y'all. We gotta let it be known, man. The whistleblowers is out here, man. The frontline ghetto soldiers is on the block. They do what they gotta do, man. Queen, get us your information so and then we're gonna let it happen. Let Steve Harris come on with his, and then let the TP get his, and we can rock it out, y'all.
Well, I usually communicate through my Facebook page, and it's under Catina Washington, and I think my nickname is Queen, but it's under my real name, Catina Washington.
Love you for that, Queen. Thank you so much for being on the show, man. Hey,
Thank you for having me. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I really do.
They tried to stop us, Queen, but you can't. You fight, got your buddy in here. What I'm talking about? Let's go.
Sir. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it, Queen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So, Steve, let's get it from you, man. Give me your info, man. Will I reach out to you?
Yeah, anybody that want to try to search or try to reach out, you can find me on Instagram, Steven Harris 5651. You can also find me on Facebook. You can probably have to connect it with civil rights or human rights, and I'll pop up on the internet because I'm all over the internet. Or you could Google 11 years in jail without a trial. Thanks to Roland Martin, thanks to Fox News, thanks to the Russian reporters, thanks to the Japanese reporters, and so many different platforms all across the world that shared my story. I'm thankful.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's get it, T-Pizzle. Let's get it, man.
For sure. This is boy T Pope, Tavares Pope. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram T Pope 256, and representing Eagle Flight Empire, The Solution Radio, Lady Red Entertainment, and Artisan Global Empire Records.
Let's go. All right. Queen Danny in the building. What's happening?
Hey there. I am Author Danny K. You guys can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Most of my names are pretty much the same. I'm gonna say the official Danny K. Facebook.com, the official Danny K. Instagram, TikTok. I'm pretty much on all those sites, platforms. Y'all can reach out to me. I'm there.
All right, love y'all so much, man. We going out, man. Gang banging on the pitch. Check it out, y'all. We coming back. Hey, let me tell y'all something. We on Us For Me, OGz YoungGodz podcast. We rocking with y'all, man. When y'all say y'all want to get on this joint, we putting the message out. We going in, and we finna keep on pushing it. Like this is like our job now. Y'all ain't. We on the team, man. OGz YoungGodz podcast. Thank y'all, man. We on y'all team, man. We ain't with them, man. You dig what I'm saying? I love y'all for this, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And thank y'all, Queen and Kings. We going out with the OGz YoungGodz podcast. Y'all know we got to go out with the gang banging on the pigs track, man. Going out with the boys. And guess what, y'all? OG, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Shared our show tonight, man. So they pushing it out there right now as we speak, man. Let's go, man. You dig what I'm saying? OGz YoungGodz podcast. Y'all know how we do it, man. We gang banging on the pigs with the squad today. You dig? In that order, y'all. We out of here.
Thank you.
I love y'all so much. Let's go.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Y'all
Good night.
You say you believe in God, but tell me something. What you gonna say when you got one last time to pray? One last time to pray. Yo, boom, ba boom, 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 boom,
Boom. Boom, ba-boom, ba. Used to taking blocks, calling shots, splitting wigs. Trubbing body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from LA to Chicago. Used to calling shots, splitting wigs. Trubbing body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from South Central to Chicago. I'm not an activist, a puppet or a slave. Gang banging with the devil, catch a phase. So fuck your politics, religion, fuck the beast. I'd rather die before I give up on the streets. Trouble the body, handle business where the weed grow. Keep it in the gangster from LA to Chicago. OGs and we stomping on your grave. Dump 'em in ditches. Ghetto soldiers and we bringing you a bloodbath. To any demon, racist, pedophile, or coon staff. Legendary and we fighting for our people. Gang banging with the ops, hood versus evil. I'm in the alley counting seconds, moving real slow. Grand Reaper blasting straight through your front door. I feel it funny while I'm living full of sin. Printed G's, daddy let us in. Used to taking blocks, calling shots, splitting wigs. Trubbing body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from LA to Chicago. Used to calling shots, splitting wigs. Trubbing body gang banging on the pins. The conky jungle in the valley where the weed grow. We keep it gangster from South Central to Chicago.